Okay then, so in the last episode we went ahead and cleared the caverns, the dungeon that we're in at the moment, and made our way over to this exit which is going to take us through to the next boss. I did recommend you do a little bit of grinding, and that's exactly what I've done in between that episode and this one. I spent about an hour or so going through the caverns. I managed to fight one metal slime, so don't expect to see them too often. That was in that whole hour of farming. And that only gave me like 2,000 experience anyway, so it's hardly necessary. But I'll just show you where my levels and stuff are now, so you can see where I am compared to where you are. So as long as you're around where I am, then you should be okay. So I've got my party members between about level 22 and 23 there. Okay, 22 being the minimum, and I would recommend that you have everybody at least level 22 by this point. I also found a steel helmet, which I've equipped on Fuzz there. That was actually a really good upgrade for him. And it was just a random drop. I think when I killed one of those giant troll things, there was a treasure chest that dropped at the end of that battle. And it had that in, just in case you're wondering at any point if you see that, where I got that from. And then in terms of abilities, obviously people have learned abilities as well as they've leveled up anyway. But one thing that I did focus on, and I recommend that you do the same, if I go to the attributes here, and then go to Sylvando and over to abilities, is the Hustle Dance. Okay, this is a fantastic AoE heal ability, 70 health to all party members, and it's the first heal ability we've got that is an AoE version of the heal spell. So very, very useful indeed. It was a bit of a pain to get to, it's quite expensive, but hey look, I'm level 22 and I've got that now, which is really good. So if you don't have that, or if you can't be bothered to farm for it, or if you're taking Sylvando on a different path, then you're better off using Serena for this next fight, because other than that AoE spell, she's generally going to be better in terms of healing and buffing than Sylvando would be. But I think that's about it then, guys. So that's where I'm at in terms of my character development. And when you're ready, just as I am now, we're going to proceed through this door and see what fun lies on the other side. And I'm sure it is going to be fun, if not necessarily all that, easy.
Hey! Brought you a fresh one!
Must drain her of her essence while she is still fresh. Quickly, give her to me.
Got it.
I won't be needing you to carry me any further, thanks. So this is who's behind it all. Sir Hendrik must have missed one when he cleared the monsters out of town all those years ago.
Nicely done, lassie. I hope you'll forgive me, but we had a wee rummage around in your room, Vince. The liquid I found, that's what you drink before your fights, isn't it? What your friend here squeezes from the fighters he kidnapped.
That was you?
Perhaps not all humans are as stupid as our muscle-bound friend here. That's right, old man. Hendrik scarred me, but he did not kill me. The extract. It was the only way to regain my strength. So I had Vince bring me the choicest morsels. And why would he have me do such a thing, you ask? Because I offered to share the fruits of my labor. To give him strength beyond imagining. Who could refuse such a juicy offer,
I couldn't keep on winning forever. And if I wasn't winning, I wasn't bringing in the money we needed for the orphanage. Sorry, partner, but I can't let those kids down. Which means I can't let you and your friends leave. Come on, not now!
Oh, will you look at yourself, laddie? Do you not see what that stuff's doing to you? That foul fluid wasn't meant for human consumption. It's eating you from the inside out. It's
Man. I guess cheaters never prosper, huh?
Spent at last, old friend. Such a shame. Then I suppose I'll have to deal with you myself.
Keep that thing busy. I'll see if I can get those people down.
So it seems that Vince has been bringing the champions down to Arachtagon, has it, in order to feast on. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed in Vince, to be honest with you. I thought he, had it going good, helping the children and that at the orphanage. But then I had my suspicions something was wrong. I guess we're going to find out more information if we can take this battle down. So I'm going to go ahead, since this is a boss fight, and select everybody to follow orders. So we're going to want to be very careful with how we choose what actions to take here. And Eric, we can actually go for Scorched Earth. It's a pretty decent ability, and we may as well get rid of the pet state immediately. And we're going to be able to start lashing out at him, you see, with Veronica's fire attacks. So if you can reduce his resistances, then that's going to be a really good thing to do. One thing I would also recommend is just debuffing the boss and buffing the party with pretty much everything you've got. So we're going to start by, I think we'll start with Decelerate. I think it works on this guy. It might miss though. Nope, it didn't actually. Now the thing is, this guy is also going to attack twice per turn, which is itself really annoying. But he's also got a lot of agility, which means basically that if you don't have Accelerate active and Decelerate active, you can actually have up to 4 turns a single round, even before you get to do anything, which is obviously going to be a real pain. So we'll go ahead here and accelerate everybody. And you can actually cast Accelerate twice, I think. But I'm not going to do that just yet. But we can, boost the power of it. And we can start doing damage and what have you. So who are we on now? Fuzz. Okay, so he's actually susceptible to fire, this guy. But that said, if you can still debuff him with, resistances to fire as well, then he'll take even more damage from it. So let's go ahead here and... let's go for Sizzle. I think that's probably the most damaging fire attack that Fuzz can do. But I'll also use some of his other abilities as well. And it looks like Rab over there is able to go ahead and remove poison, which is always a bonus as well, let's be honest. Right, let's see what Eric's going to be able to do. Let's just choose him to try and steal. I'm not sure if this guy's got anything or not. Nope. Bosses actually, up until this point anyway, rarely do have anything, which is strange. But there we go. So he's got Sap active already. Oh no, we haven't done Sap yet, have we? Okay, Sap's next then. Oh, that's good, it worked. Right, so what have we got now? Oomph is a pretty good one. We'll stick that on Fuzz. Start unleashing some powerful attacks with him next then. Starting with Cutting Edge, I think. So with Sap and Oomph active, should be able to do a fair bit of damage there. Yeah, 156 points of damage is very good. This guy's got 1,270 health points as well. And you can see that scorched earth that we're hitting him with, thanks to the pet power. And it looks like he's getting his second attack in now. So this is why I mentioned it's good to have Sylvando for that AoE healing. Right, no point in doing that. Okay, let's go for Boulder Bringer. Reason for that is because he gets multiple attacks in per round. Should do a nice amount of damage. And we should be able to start attacking normally now with Eric as we go forward here. Right, Frizzle is a good ability to use in terms of damage with Veronica here. If you haven't got that, just use your strongest fire spell, whatever that may be. So we'll go to abilities and Hustle Dance. So Hustle Dance does cost 12 MP, but in terms of bringing everyone back to full health, then there's just nothing better in my opinion. Because yeah, you could use multiple heal spells and potions and medicines and what have you, but you're going to end up using everybody's turn then, and then taking damage once more after that anyway. So that's why I do recommend Sylvando, if he has that ability Real Hustle for this particular fight. Confuddle's annoying because it can cast Confusion. And it only missed. Oh right, it hit Veronica, okay. Okay, no, right, let's carry on. Let's just go ahead here and attack. Oh, 55 points of damage isn't too shabby actually. Who have we got now? Sylvando. What's he got on him at the moment? I'm just about getting used to all of these icons, as in on the boss. So I think we'll go ahead and accelerate. Now let's go ahead and oomph on Eric. Since he does a nice bit of damage anyway, 55. We can boost that a little bit more. Okay. Cutting Edge. We'll just stick to that plan with Fuzz, I think, for now. 150 points of damage a turn. And now what's he going to do to us? Okay, I think Veronica's going to need a little bit in the way of healing. She tried to flee, did she? Sorry, it's not going to work. Yeah, look at that. He's gone from about 50 points to just under 80 points of damage per turn. Let's just go ahead, even though not everybody's got a full loss of health, we'll go ahead and do Hustle Dance. Just to bring everyone, excuse me, everyone back up. Beautiful stuff. Just make sure you've got some files of magic water active already, rather, as well. Because as you can see, Sylvando's MP is going to drop there. Oh, no way, now Eric's confused. Let's just go ahead and do another Cutting Edge here. It's already dark orange, this guy. He's defeated. Brilliant. We've done it.
Who else wants some?
Hey, 3,000 experience and a whole bunch of gold as well. So yeah, that wasn't too shabby. Mostly thanks to Sylvando's healing, AoE healing, and also having the party buffed and boss debuffed. Don't forget buffs and debuffs on every boss fight. So important. Well, there we go then. Good job, guys. Assuming you beat it as well. Which I'm sure you did, of course.
I had no choice. A third-rate fighter like me, I was never gonna make enough dough to keep the place open. So when I heard that voice, drifting up from down here, right beneath the orphanage, I listened. All I had to do was help him out, and he'd make me the toughest fighter around. Seemed like a pretty sweet deal. So I said sure. I wanted to win the tournament so bad, needed that money so bad, I let him use me. I knew it was wrong. But that orphanage, man, that's where I was raised. Those kids are my family. I had to do it. I had to.
So you let your desire to help the bairns get the better of you? Well, there's certainly been greater evils done for less good. Tell you what, I'll have a word or two with the mayor. Don't worry, lad. We'll make sure the orphanage is looked after. So, chin up, eh? Just don't let me catch you making deals with nasty beasts again. You hear?
Sir, I don't know what to say.
I think it's pretty cool the way that like every region, every town in the game seems to have its own self-contained storyline, along of course with the fact that it's incorporated in the main game story as well. So we had this whole story with the tournament and with Vince and with that boss and everything that was going on there with that, but also of course not forgetting the overarching fact that we were here to get the rainbow. And speaking of which, we still don't have that, so let's see what happens now that we've rested for the night. We should be able to head over to the awards ceremony.
Wakey, wakey, little soldier. Come on now, time to get up. I said wake up! Morning, darling!
Hate to drag you out of bed, but we need to head up to the arena. That prize they never got around to giving you? Well, they want to hand it over. Let's get moving before they change their mind.
If you're looking for me, I'll be in the cheap seats. Don't forget to give me a wave.
Okay then. Right, so we're going to head out of the inn at this point, make our way back towards the arena. So I'm not going to bother speaking to him, but you can do, and we're just going to speak to this guy, and he should be able to kick things off for us. So once we get the option, no, we don't get the option, we just kind of go through the dialogue and that's it. Alright then, well I'll leave you be while we watch the cutscene here.
All right, everybody, it's time to bring this year's Masked Martial Arts Tournament to a close. It's prize-giving time. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our champions, the Invincibles! And now, to present the prize. Hold up, hold up! Seems kind of a shame to have the good folks of Arachtagonia come out and support us and not give them a show to enjoy. Why don't we make this interesting? I challenge you to a fight for the prize, partner. Winner takes all! Ladies and gentlemen, the gauntlet has been thrown down! Now that's the stuff champions are made of! No backing out now, unless you want to ride on your hands. Fooled you. I don't do that stuff anymore. I fight clean or not at all. Now let's do this!
Right, so we are indeed fighting once again against Vince this time. Now, fortunately, you don't need to worry about this. He's actually really weak. He's only got about 150 health, I think, in total. And most of his attacks aren't even going to do any damage to you anyway. So we'll just give them a show, hit him a couple of times, and it will all be over. Simple as that. Let's go for another cutting edge here. Oh, look at that, he doesn't even get to attack in our case. That's it. Vince is defeated. Doesn't he feel like a muppet now? With that suggestion of one final fight, I should think.
It's all over! The champ is down! We have a winner!
Vince looked kind of weak out there.
He sure did. What's gotten into him?
I needed people to see that. To see that I ain't nothing without that juice. I never had what it takes to be the champ. You deserve that prize, man. Thanks. You taught me what it means to be a fighter again. I won't forget this time.
We love you, Vince!
Thanks for putting it on the line for us every time!
You're a true champ, man!
This!
It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Rainbow is...
This is bad. This is real bad.
Huh?
It's the rainbow. It's gone. And all there was instead was this. And this letter, too. Looks like it's for you.
Come and meet me in Dundrasil. I've something to show you. Don't worry about the rainbow. It's safe with me.
What a shocking twist to end our tale, ladies and gentlemen. The grand prize snatched from under our champion's nose by none other than Old Man Rab! Will our hero journey to Dundrasil to claim what's rightfully his? How will it all end? I, for one, can't wait to find out!
Dundrasil, huh? So it's back to where it all began.
Okay then, so we've got our next destination in mind, Dundrasil. But before we do that, before we leave this place, there's a couple of other things we can take care of first. Including picking up a quest and not completing it yet. And also picking up a quest and completing it. So first of all, we're going to start by speaking to this guy here. Looks like we've got a trophy for completing that part of the story as well. Not this guy, sorry. A little bit further up, you can see the purple dot on the map. Yeah, over here. And so he's going to want a good skin. And apparently he's going to send us out to collect the thing that's going to help him with this. I mean, why not, eh? Do all sorts of quests in this game, don't we? Okay, so we can't complete this quest just yet, but when we head over to Dundrasil, we'll be able to do so. So since we're going there next, it makes sense to pick this up now anyway. Okay, bit of information on where we find it, but don't worry, I'll show you all about that when we get there as well. Right then, so next up we're going to head over to the Orphanage area. So I'm sure you remember how to get there by now. Down these stairs, all the way down to the bottom. I'll show you just in case. And then up these stairs. And we can see there's another purple dot just outside here. So we'll speak to this kid. And he asks us if we know Zero the Shadow, who is an MMA fighter. And he wants his autograph. And he wants us to get it for him. And our reward for this particular quest is going to be the mini medal, or a mini medal rather, Okay, so there we go, quest accepted. And what we're going to do at this point is head back. Oh, what am I doing up here? Come down. We want to go back up the steps over on this side. Make sure I get my bearings correct here. Yeah, all the way back up to the statue. So you want to come back to here. That will just give you, as I say, you know, correct bearings there. And I think we want to go up here. Let me just check this. Indeed, I was correct. So we're going to head up this set of stairs here, but we're not going to go to the upper part of the town as we've been to before. Instead, we're going to head up these steps here. Okay, so we have climbed up this platform. We've grabbed a few treasures from here in the past. But we're just going to go to the end here. We can see this dude kind of just, you know, wallowing in the corner. And he asks us, are you looking for Zero? Well, you found him. And he seems very happy that somebody's actually heard of him and wants his autograph. There we go. Right, so pretty much all that's left to do at this point then is to head back to the orphanage, hand that quest in. Can we jump over here? No. So we're going to, we're going to go down these steps over here. This is actually going to be the last time for a while now that we need to come back to the orphanage, okay? So one last journey at this point. Make the most of it, enjoy it, marvel in it. Won't be doing it again for a while. Tell the kid that we've got the autograph. And there we have it. And next, mini medal. We still haven't had the opportunity to spend those or to collect rewards for them. But hey, we've got a nice collection of them now on us, so that when we do get to see what rewards they offer, we'll be able to, you know, get a good amount, hopefully. Alright then, guys, well, that's pretty much all there is to do in Octagonia for the time being. So, yeah, we've been here for quite a while. But, hey, we're done for now, so we can actually move on to bigger and better things next. So, thanks for stopping by today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching the episode. And do come back again soon as we continue on with Dragon Quest XI. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next time.